Alright, this section 1.4, we're looking at classifying angles by their degree. This should be a review of your middle school days. The first angle we're going to look at is an acute angle. An acute angle has a measure that is greater than 0 but less than 90 degrees. Here's an example of angle TED. It is 38 degrees, and notice the way we write that. The small m, the lowercase m, stands for measure. This is our symbol for angle. So we would read this as the measure of angle TED is 38 degrees. Notice how E is the vertex of the angle, and that point is always right in the middle of the 2 points. The next one is a right angle. A right angle is exactly 90 degrees. It's usually noted by this little right 90-degree box. And here, if I read this as a sentence, the measure of angle BLD is 90 degrees. It's a right angle. The third one is an obtuse angle. An obtuse angle is greater than 90 degrees, but less than 180. Here's an example of angle JAN. It is 120 degrees. The measure of angle JAN is 120 degrees. Now, for these angles, we could also name them going the other direction. This could also be angle NAJ, but it would still be 120 degrees. The fourth and final angle is called the straight angle. That is exactly 180 degrees. Here's an example. The measure of angle MAG is 180 degrees. In this example, we're asked to classify the following angle measures using the given diagram. First thing we have to do is we have to identify which angle we're looking at. Here they ask for number 1, find the measure of angle QST. So we're going to start at Q. We're going to go through S to T, and that angle is indicated as 57 degrees. 57 degrees is an acute angle. The next angle we're going to look at is the measure of TSE. So if you look, starting at T, we go through S to E, which happens to be a nice straight line. These 3 points are collinear, meaning we have a straight angle measuring 180 degrees. The third question, the measure of angle QSU. So starting at Q, going through S all the way to U. And if you look, it's indicated by this right angle 90-degree box, which means we have a right angle and it's 90 degrees. The final one, we have the measure of TSU. So it tells us to start at T, go through S and all the way to U. Now with this one, we actually have to take and add both of the angles, the 57-degree angle and the 90-degree angle. That is called angle addition. And that is an obtuse angle because the 57 plus the 90 is equal to 147 degrees, an obtuse angle.